Welcome, Collective. I am Nikki with Live, Laugh, Love Tarot and Nikki's Tarot World. Thank you for joining me. We're going to do a collective read for the fire signs collectively. And when I say fire signs, it's Aries, Leo, or Sag. That's any placement in your chart. We just had a full or new moon, I believe, in Libra. But we're going to do it for June. We're going to be looking at for the first 2 weeks of June. Fire signs. Let's see what the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I appreciate you. I'm so close to getting to 100. I didn't think I'd get there so quickly. I had been doing this for a while. If you haven't known anything about me, you can check my bio. But let's go ahead. You don't care about that. Let's get to your reading. Oh, we got the sacral chakra in reverse. Okay. So fire signs, we might have some sacral chakra work to do. It's the number 2. You're probably clearing out things right now. That's maybe what is you're focusing on right now. Let's see, what else do we have for my fire signs, which is sacral, I do believe is a fire chakra. But let's get going on that. I pull out how many? It's got to hit the deck, please. One more pass. Thank you. All right, 2. Spirit says 2. All right, so triumphant success. That is good. As soon as you work through the sacral chakra, which is down, I think, below the stomach. Yeah, I'm not so 100% on that. But triumphant success and the Emperor, which is the awareness. So you're aware of this. You know you got a little bit of work to do. Something told me before to pull out the shadow deck for you guys. So I'm going to do that. But right now, this is in the upright, so this is very good. You are seeing the truth of a situation. You're going to be triumphant and successful. You're pulling it all together because I do believe in the next 3 to 4 weeks, you're going this month, June. Thank you. Realized I forgot I said I was doing June. Yeah, so in June, you're going to get some kind of download about your success. You're going to see something that has to do with your sacral chakra, so to speak. And I'm going to read that real quick. I'm going to, the chakras are in the back. This is a new deck to me, so bear with me really quickly. But the sacral chakra is good. If you don't have that in line, then you're going to have a bad time. So that is the color orange. It is water. So maybe you're having some feelings about something right now. It's the I want. So definitely you are waiting for something to come in. You know it's going to be good. You're hoping it's going to be good. It's out of your hands, I'm hearing, but Spirit's going to put you in the driver's seat, I heard. Thank you very much. So when it comes to the sacral chakra, I'm sorry, I was looking at the solar. What was I saying? Sacral chakra. Oh no, I had it right. I just turned the page. Okay, so yes, it is orange. It is water. I was correct. I just turned the page. Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel. So I was correct. 2 fingers below your navel. It is located there. Your desires, your creativity, absolutely. You're being kind of quiet right now. That's probably, thank you, Spirit. That's why it came in reverse, because you're not telling anybody about this right now. Maybe a few people know about it. Be very careful who you tell about your desires, what you're doing creatively, also sexually. Maybe you're trying to figure out something in a relationship that just took place. And then I say that sexually is intimate. So yes, maybe you have some things to work out there. To keep the chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your lungs, moving your body, moving your hips, things that can release that, because everything leads to the head chakra, the crown chakra. So, but the good news is this is your current energy for the next 4 weeks coming in. You're going to have triumphant success. This is the Spirit. This is the Ace of Swords, which is truth. So yes, in this deck, this is the Emperor. I'm pretty sure of that because it's number 1. It comes right after the Fool in the Major Tarot. So you are the Emperor in your own world. You are putting things together. Oh, got 11. There you go, 1111. You may be seeing 1111 because this is 1 and so is this. So you're in divine alignment. You just got to work on a little bit about past. You got a little blockages, which we're going to pull right now. Let's pull on the sacral chakra blockage. What is the blockage that my fire signs are looking at? Again, take it as it resonates. This is a collective fire reading. I have Aries in my sun. I have Sag in my north node. I'm full of fire, so this resonates for me personally. But again, there's some things in your sacral chakra you need to clear up when it comes to your shadow. Let's pull that. This is the shadow oracle deck. Let's see what it is for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. What is their sacral chakra? I'm hearing, take that one because it fell out in your hand. Okay, suspiciousness is a quality of distrust and disbelief. Okay, so there is still a little bit of distrust that you have with somebody or something when it comes to your love life or when it comes to your sexuality. Take it as it resonates. You are working through some hurt that came through to you that you have no idea why this took place. And it could be anything, and I'm taking intimately, but it can also mean work related to if you got something that came at you because of your looks or how you appeared to somebody else, they were jealous and suspicious that maybe you weren't all that what you said you were, but come to find out, you are, and you are proving that right now. Congratulations, you are. And this is number 2. The sacral chakra is the second chakra, so that's why it's 2. But you're working through that, and you are absolutely, you're giving yourself reasons why you feel like you're suspicious. So there had been somebody in the past that probably proved to you that that is who you thought that may be who they were, but you were pushing it to the side, and you weren't really being honest with your sacral chakra because you felt it all along. But now you're coming through. You know exactly who these people are, or this person was, or these back relationships, because you were suspicious. But Spirit's telling me, do not continue to ride in suspicion. Anything else on this? No. Okay. They said, no, that's enough. You've worked on some things, but you're at the tail end, thank you, of trusting. Your intuition now is so good that you can trust again when it comes to love or partnerships. I'm hearing partnerships can be in anything when it comes to work, love, family, friends. You're keeping your circle small because you've weeded. You've already cut out what doesn't align with you. And because you've done that, you're going to stay in alignment with the 1111. Thank you, Spirit. Do we do more? No. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, all right. Let's pick that. We're going to work next on the Angel Tarot deck. I don't need that. I don't want to hear about what's going on with that. All right. So I've already pre-shuffled these. I blessed the deck and we're ready to go. All my decks, because I never know what Spirit, again, I only go with what Spirit tells me to do. I'm not that intelligent like I usually say when I do my trivia. I host trivia once a week. I read what's there. I intuitively pick down stuff. I also read the cards as they are, but I also intuitively pick up what they're trying to tell me. So we have June coming up. You're in alignment. You're speaking your truth. Everybody sees that you are the truth seer. You're using, see how his head, see how his head's glowing? You're using your crown chakra to get down information. You don't need anybody to tell you anything. You know what happened without anyone telling you. You're picking that up and people are starting to believe that you are who you say you are. If not, they will be very shortly. Thank you, Spirit. King of Fire. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. That's you. Fire signs. You're right here up in the upright. That's perfect. So again, you're focused, and you're focused. Communicate with vision and be the leader that you are. Yeah, so whatever this is coming up for you, you're going to be a leader. You're going to be in charge, which is fantastic. You're going to know within the end of the month whether or not this job is coming through. You're going to know whether or not that you are who you say you are in the outright and the public. You already know who you are outside. Maybe you got a channel like me. Maybe you are speaking on a public platform, but you will be, and you will be heard. Purple, again, this is royalty. The color in here being drawn to the color of the dragon, which is purple. And you're riding that dragon like, look at me, I just tame dragons. And you do. You're taming dragons. You are who you say you are, and everyone's going to see it now. What else? What else? Angels and spirit guides. I love it. So good. Energy coming off these decks is great. Amazeballs. Amazing. Anything else? What else do my fire signs need to be aware of for the month of June? And energies what are the energies surrounding them? Okay. The Five of Pentacles. Blockages went in my head before I could say it. Yes. Yep. We've got the 9 of Air, and we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. So right now you've got something around you that is trying to see, these are expecting the worst. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Be careful, Spirit is saying, be careful of talking negatively in your mind because you definitely don't want that. But this is the blockage. It could be your blockage. Somebody else doesn't want you to be happy. Someone else wants you. See all these unicorns, how they're laying on the ground? Yeah, they're laying on the ground because they want you to give up. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing give up. 5 of Earth, 5 of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, fear surrounding your money. Please don't get caught up in those. Spirit is telling me to stress this to especially Aries, but all of if your North nodes in Sag like mine, all fire signs right now. It's easy to get into that mind loop of I'm never going to make it. Why does this keep happening? Believe me when I tell you, I'm there too. I believe more that this energy is what Spirit wants you to be in, not this. This is your old programming. Thank you, Spirit. Old programming, old talk, old negative self-talk, negative talk about others, how others have projected you'll never do it. You can't do that alone. How are you going to pay for a house by yourself? How are you going to do this? How are you going to be that leader? How can you? You've never had a job as a manager. All these things. Shut the fuck up. This is negative self-talk I'm hearing. Again, being left out in the cold financially. God will, the divine will, however you want to call it, God or the divine will provide for you what you need when you need it. You just have to be in this king of fire energy and continue to be speaking your truth and continue to be using your crown chakra to talk, because the divine is giving you. You're always one step ahead, and everybody can't figure out how you know things when you know it. Okay? I'm getting the feeling this is a lot to do with other people around you as well, but you're your own worst enemy at times, fire signs, that you can talk yourself right out of something. So don't do that. Continually talk positive, because the universe will take your order, so to speak. So if you go to the universe, okay, I'm going to be this wonderful, fabulous leader, but what if that's negating? Immediately you're saying, I want a hamburger, but never mind, I'm going to take the fish. Don't do that. Stick with what you know. Live as it is happening. Live in the moment, in the now, like it's already here. Spirit's telling me it is coming. You have to be, I'm surprised the temperance, we haven't gotten far yet, but let's see if the temperance comes out. You're patient, you're waiting. Here it is. Yes, okay. Yeah, the Knight of Fire in reverse and the ego. There's somebody around you. This is not your energy, because you're not living, it's in reverse. So the ego is not, you're not in your ego. You do things by feel. You're not this in and out. Thank you, Spirit. This is for you. Okay. You're not somebody who's in their ego, and you're not an in and out energy. You don't start things just to start them. Usually you do them with passion. Usually you do them with fire. You have a reason for doing them, and it's usually not a selfish reason why you're doing something. You're an energy that wants to help others. You're an energy that wants to step in and make sure that people have what they need before yourselves. Now the Spirit is kind of telling me you need to put yourself first. And that's the truth. You need to put yourself first, because, again, I'll give the same analogy as I always give. When you're in an airplane and the masks come down, you're always going to put the mask on yourself first, not your children, yourself. Because if you pass out, then nobody's helping them. So absolutely. So continue to put yourself first. It's not 1202 on the chart. Yeah, it's not selfish if you put yourself first. All right, what else? What else does my, what other blockages is around this to keep what other blockages should my fire signs be aware of? Anything else out of this deck? What are the things that my fire needs to be aware of? Fire signs, thank you. Yeah, Queen of Water came in sideways, but again, I'm going to take it upright because I like to go clockwise. You're a tender heart, you're loving, just be aware of who you trust. Thank you. Relationships develop in a new level. Right. You're about to step into this energy, but you're naturally the fire sign. You're naturally a leader, but sometimes you wear your heart on your sleeve and people take advantage of that. So be aware of giving people too much too soon. Thank you, Spirit. Be aware of who you give your cup to. Be aware, but you have the knowledge now that you, again, don't be, Spirit's drawing me back to this card. Don't be suspicious. But it's good to be cautious. Thank you, Spirit. It's good to be cautious, but don't be suspicious of every single person, because not everybody is out to get you. But in that past energy, it was easier, but in this current energy, you're not going to be able to be stopped. Thank you, Spirit, because the truth is, triumphant success is the divine. It's in your lineage. I heard it is in your DNA to be triumphant. And this time, in this lifetime, if you believe in that, which I do, in this lifetime, there's nothing that can stop. Nothing can stop you, but your sacral chakra being in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. I'm being drawn back to this color orange in the sacral area. In the past, your need to be loved and liked so much superseded your intuition. Thank you, Spirit, that you allowed certain individuals to come in and take what is not theirs. I'm being guided to look at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. Yes, justice. Bam. Justice. I was told to put it in the upright because that's what it is. You are getting your justice. You don't see it. You may not be seeing it. And this keeps coming up in every reading I do, no matter what it is, whether a 15-second, 3-minute, or 9-hour reading. Justice is always going to show its face, because and that's the truth. King of Air, brilliant, because you're brilliant, and there is a renewal. You got boom, boom, boom. 3 divine purple is divine. You've got a renewal, and you have Archangel Haramel here. This is an Archangel Ragiel. Justice is yours. You're going to see it. Let's get up for that. Woo! Justice is here. And you're not having to do a thing, I'm hearing. So we're going to leave that up because I want to get clarification on that. Justice. Yep, I went for it. I said go for that. It's an old deck. Just a regular tarot deck. What's the justice about? What is the justice that my fire signs are going to see? Thank you. anything. All right, let's go with this. First, yeah, the Knight of Wands, there we go. The Knight of Wands in reverse, which is the people that effed you over, the people that fought you the entire time to try to put you, because, thank you, Spirit said, put it in the upright for a second. Because you come in quickly, you make decisions without, they think, these people that didn't see your value or whatever this was, whether it's work, love, take it as it resonates, again, a collective fire read. Whoever, fiery, whoever this person was that wanted to fight you with the, again, this ain't the swords, these are the wands. They're not going to kill you, but they're going to make your life miserable. And they wanted you to come, they saw how you operated. They thought you were in this energy. But that's not who you, confirmation birth, but that's not who you are. That's not who you are. You move fast, but you use your intuition first before you move. You're quick and speedy, Aries mostly, but all fire signs can be impulsive. But you're not impulsive. You have used your intuition enough to know how to work and how to get through nonsense quickly. Most people that will take 5 years to get through something, you take 5 minutes. You let it go, you're working. If it don't work, you move on, okay? This is something that you need to understand about fire signs, is that they're not always going to show you who they really are deep down. But if you think you know an Aries, or you think you know a Sag or a Leo, you're mistaken, because they have other gifts that you don't see. And whoever these people were that tried to stop you and fight you every step of the way, and I mean put obstacles in your way. If you're trying to buy a house, they close bank accounts. If you are trying to get a new job and you got a promotion, they're doing everything they can to undermine you, to make you look like you didn't deserve that promotion, and they did. Jealousy and envy go hand in hand with this shit, and we're going to pull out more, don't worry. What else do we need to know about this energy? Is this still current, or is this in the past? What does my fire signs need to know about this energy that tried to sabotage? Are they still involved? What is this current energy with this energy of sabotage? Ooh, did you see how that flew out? Bam, just like this. 3 of Cups and the Devil. Well, look who arrived. This person's always trying to take you off your court. There's 3 people, including the Devil, maybe 4. But this person is still in your energy. They're going to try to come back with, hey, man, come on, Aries, fire signs. Leo said, let's go. Let's go and come back and play with me. No, nothing from the past. Do not entertain a thing from the past is what Spirit's telling me. Maybe you're a Capricorn. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. It could be a Cancer. Could be a Scorpio or Pisces. But mostly, these people within the next 3 weeks to 3 months are going to try to come in and sabotage and piss all over your parade. I'm hearing piss on your parade. I don't know about you, but my entire life, there's never been a success. There hasn't been somebody right there as a killjoy. Try to take it, steal it. Try to put a rain on your wedding day. Is what it feels like. Like, can't I just have a nice day? Can't I just get... Aries, you don't boast. You don't go out there and go, look what I did. You are subtle about your victories. You're humble about your victories. But there's always somebody there that wants to make your humility look like sabotage or something. All I get is sabotage with this. There's never a day that goes by that if you even have a small victory, that there's somebody there to poo-poo it, or somebody there to take it away or take the edge off that joy. You can't just be celebrated, I'm hearing. That bothers people, especially you, but you're more willing to shake it off than most people. But now I'm hearing that the role had justice. Thank you. The justice is here, that this next thing that's coming to you, nothing can stop it. What is coming next for next month for my fire signs? You're going to be, thank you. Spirit said stop and say this. Okay. You're going to be celebrating something next month, but there's always going to be that mother effer behind you trying to go, well, you know, maybe it wasn't meant. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we could stop this, but nope. This is in front. No, this came out first, and it covered the Devil. And this person back here, whoever these people are, they're chained to whoever this. I'm feeling there's 3 here. There's 3 here. Okay, it's a 6, which is stability for you. But the 2 effers down here are being controlled by somebody worse. So there's somebody that is hiding behind the scenes, trying to make your victory look shallow or hollow. All right, we're gonna find out who that. We're gonna pull the Kipperish in a minute. But any more on this? So tired of the Spirit. Please take care of my legwork, Archangel Michael. Please, I'm tired of these idiots. You're being stalked, I'm hearing. Whether you think you are or not, somebody's watching you, yeah. Because they don't want to let this go. This is the 5 of Swords in the upright. Somebody's hurt and upset, and they're leaving their foot in the door. But you're not leaving your foot in the door. You've cut these effers off, and it's bothering somebody. And if they haven't tried, and just as I said, being stalked, this person, who is this? We're going to get the Kipperish out, but I'm okay. Yeah, it's because you walked away. Because you walked away. Yeah, and they don't want you to be looking at your pentacles. They don't, and that's what's hidden. Okay, look at who it is. We got Judgment in reverse and the Tower. Oh boy, whoever this is doesn't want you to be successful. They don't want you to focus on your pentacles. They're absolutely in judgment for themselves. They don't realize because they meant everything's in reverse for these people, whoever they are. And now I'm being guided to the Kipperish. We're going to find out who these people are. Whoever this is being judged in secret. They want it to be, thank you, boy. Sorry, because I know I'm talking fast, but I'm trying to get everything that's being downloaded. What's happening is that whoever this magician in reverse is a shady mother effer indeed. Whoever this person is trying to avoid a tower in secret, because it's in the upright. There's hidden things that they don't want to face this tower because they manifested bullshit for you and they don't want to face their judgment. Well, guess what? God has a way of judging your ass whether you like it or not. And it's coming because this jerk off doesn't win. Never. Never does that jerk off win. I don't know who this is. Now, again, take it as it resonates. I'm not a magician, but I am a manifester. But I can't give names because that's not how this works. It's energy, people. I could say Matt, Jim. If that resonates, great. But guess what? I don't get those kinds of messages. If you're looking for direct names, then you're not going to get it. You know who these people are. There's more than one. I'd have to sit here and be stupid if I were to say names are coming to me. Names don't come to me because that's not how I work. It's energy. If it is, it isn't. If you're looking for that kind of specifics, then you're not really in alignment either because that's not how tarot works. Unless I hear something directly, I will say it. Otherwise, it's general energy. Right. This person has no protection. Whoever these people are that came against you, they're absolutely, God has stripped them of their, because, you know, the devil's strong. The devil can create, he's the prince of darkness. He can create lies. He lies all the time. There's no truth coming from this a-hole. Never. God doesn't protect anybody who's listening to this mother effer. God is no longer going to protect these two chained because it's free will. Right? If you're choosing to align with the dark out of greed, gluttony, lost money, a job, a promotion, money, clothes, whatever the hell it is that you are being, or they are being distracted by, there's no more protection for them. That time has passed a few moons ago, I heard. That's gone. They had to make a decision long before then, and they have not. 22 on the clock. Thank you, Spirit. You're a maybe 22 is your master number, life path number. 33 is mine. 22, master shaman. 33, 11. Okay, what else? What you don't see is there was a love spell done on you or some kind of spell to keep you enamored because you were on your path to your karma and people in your dharma, I heard. Your pathway to your dharma. And people did not want to see, because you were trusting the wrong people. You are somebody that is trustworthy. These other people were not. And they tried to they knew who you were. And you didn't know who you were, they thought, but you knew not. There's another 22. Bam! As I said, 22, this came out. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. You are on divine path. You are on your divine path. And this a-hole wanted to take that away from you. Yeah, it's over though. 73 is a 10. It's over. They cannot. And because of that, they're not going to be able to manifest. They're not going to be able to avoid the tower because it is coming. Whether it has or it hasn't already. Take it as it resonates. But you, let's see what's surrounding my current energy of Aries, Sag, and Leo. Fire signs. What's around my fire signs for the month of June? What's coming from my fire signs? It's got to hit the table, please. Okay, that'll work. Divinity. Divine has this. You can do nothing else but sit back and wait. Because, queens reign. They don't chase. Divine says, listen, you don't have to do a thing because your triumphant success is guaranteed. It's the truth. Yeah. Guess what? 92 is an 11, and we have an 11 here with the triumphant success and, okay, I should use two hands. Triumphant success with the Emperor's 11. I love Spirit because they have your back. I should just end it there. They have your back, fire signs. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're waiting for, whatever is coming in June, whether it's a job, whether it's a career, whether it's a lifestyle change, a move, whatever the hell you're waiting on, it's going to be a good outcome. Because you've got divine help. Okay, anything else for my collective to know? This is the last pass, I heard. One more. The bottom of the deck. Yeah, you got a karmic femme around you. That's it. That's all you need to know is you got a karmic femme around you who is not a star seed because you are. Oh, what's that? And you got unexpected money coming in. Yay! This is what you need to know. There's a karmic femme around you that is not a starseed. They're jealous of you because you're single, sexy, and successful, and they're not. They're trying to be, I heard copy. They're trying to be you, as your bad copy. I heard, what a bad copy of them they are of you. Somebody's a karmic femme around you. Could be a friend, could be a boss, could be a family member, could be anybody. This person's in their prime. 96, it's 6. This person's trying to look stable when they're not. They're trying to put out, oh, look at me, I'm so happy. They're not. They're not you. They know that you're the starseed, and they cannot copy. It's just a Xerox copy of a duplicate. Nobody, when you're selling art, I heard, thank you, Spirit. When you're going to an art show, nobody just wants a photocopy. They want the original. And that's who you are. That's who you are. All right, let's pull for my angel, yes. Let's pull an angel card for my fire sign collective. What good news what angel spirit guides message do my angels and spirit guides want to give the collective watching? Thank you. Romance may be in the order. Romance means be in love with you. Just because you don't have somebody doesn't mean you're lonely. Romance is, if you wanted to, it's a choice like anything else. But the divine loves you. That's what I'm hearing. The divine is giving you opportunities if you wish. Now, I hate when people go, oh, love is coming for you. You know what? It's a choice. You may or may not want this. But if you do, the next go around I heard will be the right one. Okay, well, I make a choice that I'm okay on my own. But if you want romance, it's there for you guys. At the bottom of the deck is emerging. Yeah, you're coming out in June, boy. Maybe in June you're going to find some love. You're emerging. Look at the angel wings. You're ready to spread your wings and show who the hell you are, I'm hearing, which is the starseed. That's you, collective. And don't worry about this other person, because at the end of the day, yeah, outdoors, Archangel Joaphel said, go outside, enjoy yourself, go out traveling. Maybe you're going to be taking a trip at the end of the month. Maybe by the end of the month. You're going to be going places. You're going to be doing things. I hear speeding up. There's going to be things. There's 27 on the, yes. One more step. I heard one more step. Get through one more challenging thing. I hate to say it. Just one more. The waiting game. One more and that's it. One more and that's it. I heard, okay, one more card. Yes, okay. One more card and then we'll end this because I got to bounce. Get to the other readings. Next, I'm going to be doing, if you got any water signs, we're going to be doing that next. I heard that. Take that card. Blessings are coming. Blessings, blessings. Bing, let's do that. Blessings, yay. Blessings. Congratulations, Aries and Leos and Sagittarius out there. If this doesn't resonate with you, that is fine. Please check your other placements because I will be doing all of them once a month. It's a lot of readings. I have a couple jobs and kids, so it's really hard for me to sit down and do all this. But I am going to try to get more to all the signs and do a collective energy. But if you like it, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Nikki with Live, Laugh, Love Tarot World, and I will see you in the next one. Again, thank you for all my new subscribers. Take care.